Okay, I had my big live fire testing of a few pistols I bought recently, and I also throw in some that I had for a while. And I'll go over the 5 different 9mm I used today, and each one will have its own little separate video. I used Tula 115 grain steel cased ammo, and I used up the last of my Wolf Military Classic 115 grain full metal jacket steel cased ammo. There were 0 malfunctions other than problems with the magazine, the Taurus Slim. The factory mag worked great, but the aftermarket magazines gave me some problems. It was not the gun or the factory mag, it was the aftermarket magazines. But other than that, each pistol, and I didn't shoot all of them the same, I burned up about 400 rounds through 5 guns. So safely say we put a minimum, say, 50 rounds through them. Some of them I shot more than others, and some of them I just wanted to get the feel between each one. And I'll give you a real quick overview and comparison. One gun, I did buy this a few years ago, is a Tristar T120. Now this is the largest handgun we had out there. And basically what this is, it's a Turkish-made copy of a CZ75. 9mm with an 18-round double-stack magazine. It's basically a copy. Now this is a hammer-fired gun. I think this is the only hammer-fired one I had out there. The rest of them were all striker-fired. This has a half-cock notch. So there is no decocker on this. So like us old-timers, say you had one in a chamber, you throw it in half-cock, and you throw up the manual safety, and now the gun is locked, and your hammer's off the firing pin. You just drop it down. It is a double-action pistol, and it does have a metal trigger. And it's a double-action, single-action pistol. It has high-visibility sights, which I think you might be able to drift the rear sight. They're not adjustable. And a lot of people like these pistols, but kind of complained about it. And I think the company addressed this issue later. Also has an accessory rail up here in the front. They do make this pistol in different configurations. This one here I just bought, it's kind of neat looking, but it's big, it's large. It's not a concealed carry gun. And the downside is finding a holster for it. It's more like one of the, I think you'd have to use something along the lines as the Israeli pistols. I think the Jericho or something has a frame the same size of this. So finding a holster, about the only downside, finding a holster would be hard. If you like this style gun and action, this company does make them in different sizes, more compact sizes. I think they're made in 40, and that I don't know if they make a 45. I know CZ makes a 45, but I don't know if the Turks make this in 45. I think you can get Tafaglio. The Italians also make copies of this, and you can get that in 45 and 10. So, and I believe I paid a little over 400, like 420, 430 for this pistol a few years ago. 2 mags, mag loader, and a hard case. This pistol was the most comfortable to shoot. It's accurate. It has a chrome lined barrel, so it's easy to clean up in that. But it was very accurate with the steel cased ammo, comfortable to shoot, pleasure to shoot. Just also the largest pistol and probably the older design of them all. Next up, we had the next one, which is a hot item here that everyone likes, the Glock TP9 SF. Now this is the striker fired, single action only pistol. Has a Glock, I guess call it the Glock safe trigger. And striker fired with a indicator and that on there, no manual safety. The sights are dovetailed in. They're high vis sights, they're dovetailed in, and I think you can only drift them for windage. So elevation could be a problem, and but I believe the reason they dovetail them in like this is you can replace them with a better style sight or whatever style you wanted. So that's one upgrade the company did. If you look at my video on this pistol, it shows you all the accessories in that. It's got a back strap, 18 round double stack mag, and the rail. This pistol fits in my hand well. It comes with its own holster. I tried using it, but I had a sweatshirt on, it got in the way, so we're just range testing them. This one here, I think I was shooting a little bit low with the ammo, point aim, and trigger's nice. I like this gun. Fits in my hand well, shoots well, comfortable to shoot, nice sights as is. I recommend, I really, and I think the sticker price on this, you can get it for about $335. The only tempting thing about it, I like this so much, is I may buy the other version, which is the double action, single action with a decocker. I forget the exact model name, but that's something I may look into. But this is, as is, this is a nice gun. Home defense, it's not quite small enough for concealed carry, but accurate, nice to shoot, pleasure to shoot, comfortable gun. I like it a lot. And like I said, the sticker price is $330. It's tough to beat with the accessory package. And the other gun we brought out, the FMK, what is it, 9C Generation 2 pistol. A lot of people hate this gun. I mean, a lot of bad reviews, everything else about it. I paid $288 for it on sale. I like it. I did an extensive shooting review, and there were different problems, light strikes. It didn't like certain ammo. It does like the Russian steel-cased ammo. Goes through this gun without a problem. It's fairly accurate. Check the video out on it. I'm going to do a short clip where I shoot it and show you the target. This is a mid-size gun. It's a little bit smaller in size, so it only holds 14 rounds. It's smaller than these guns, but not super compact. So if you're looking for a gun that is shorter a little bit, it's got a rail on it for accessories, and 14 round mag, high visibility sights. They make extra sights, you can change them out. This gun is well worth the money in my opinion. Now the downside is a lot of people have problems with this gun. And I think what it is, they don't clean it. One thing I did notice, and I said that when I reviewed the ammo, is this steel cased ammo is dirty. And you get up to 100 rounds or so and you'll see it on the gun. You see it on the Tauruses. The one thing people really don't like about this is a striker fired single action pistol, is this trigger. I've noticed several people that have owned these told me that they don't like this weird hokey trigger with this huge take up, and it's got the Glock style safety center thing in the trigger. People don't like it, and I find that when I shoot it, it kind of pinches the end of my finger. But the only bad thing about this is the trigger. A lot of people don't like it. The wife tried it, didn't like the trigger. The rubber back strap is nice. To me, it's comfortable to shoot. I can shoot this, fits in my hand well, I shoot it fairly comfortably. The trigger's a little weird, you kind of got to get used to it. But if you're on a budget for an inexpensive survival or prepper gun or something, you can't beat this. Maintaining the gun, cleaning it very, very thoroughly. I mean, you got to pull the back plate off and clean the striker out. I did that, and I don't get any more light strikes or nothing. I cleaned all the gunk out of there and that. If you maintain this pistol, it's a pretty economic pistol, and I like it. I can shoot it. The wife told me she doesn't like the trigger, number one, and she doesn't like the frame. She said the frame was soft and couldn't get a good bead on it. She didn't like the gun, which again, that's personal preference. So that one there is a good piece. Then we went at the Taurus Slim, and of course I like these Tauruses because basically it's compact. The Slim is the compact one, does not have an accessory rail, high visibility adjustable sights. It has the trigger safety. It has a manual safety, okay? and it is a double action, single action pistol, which you have two different trigger pulls. See, the single action, you draw up a ways on it, and then the double action, you're back here. Which for some people, you know, to me, this is great for a small gun. This is the second one I owned. I never had a lick of trouble with the first one. It was accurate. I shot more of factory ammo in my reloads in that one, not so much the steel case. I did run the steel case through it. This gun ran the steel case ammo through okay. The accuracy was a little bit off. The sights are adjustable for windage and elevation, so that's a plus, you know, right there and then. You can tune this into the ammo and get it on target. This is a good concealed carry gun, okay? It's fairly reliable. At least the first one I had, I didn't have a single bit of problem with it. This one here, I got some aftermarket magazines, which kind of are raising hell with me, but other than that, it's pretty good. But we're going to work on this one too, again. And last but not least, is the Taurus Millennium G2, the PT111 G2. It's very similar to the Slim, but a little bit different size. It's wider. This has a 12-shot double stack magazine, and 2 mags come with it. Okay, and like I said, with the sticker price on this is $199. Same with this one. That's why I kind of bought them both. Now, this gun here, when I picked it up, if you watch the video, I was right dead on with it, hitting the bull right off the bat. I really like this gun. It's a little bit wider than the Slim. You know, still can be used for concealed carry. Has the adjustable sights, same thing, double single action trigger pull, manual safety, but 12 rounds in the mag. Okay, this gun, I don't know. I like the Slim, but this one here I think kind of beats it. I mean, this fits in my hand real good, and you know, the 2 mags that come with it, I mean, I get a grip on it. It's accurate, and I shot this and Kanak, that Turkish pistol. I shot to both of them because they were the ones that were the most comfortable to shoot and the most accurate. So I like to say I really like the Slim, but this one here I might have to say I favor it better. Okay, real nice gun, accurate, right on the money. But like I said, if you notice, I shot it more in dirt starting to show up from the Russian ammo. But it's another pistol. We're going to do some more work with it, do some more tests of different types of ammo, and get some rounds through it, check on the reliability. But at $199, it's a tough gun to beat out of all of them. Alright, that's it. And like I said, if you go through after you see this, I will have individual videos of me shooting the different guns and showing you some targets and stuff.